Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 2 of my Football Manager 26 non-league save here with Grantham Town. Obviously, I appreciate all the views, likes, comments, support on the last video. I hope that carries on with episode 2 here. Hopefully, today's video, we'll have a few more matches because we haven't got to do all the introduction, tutorial, setup stuff that we did in the first episode. So this episode should be a bit more pitch action for you all to enjoy. So let's jump straight in and get into the first friendly game. Right, we have a game coming up today against Hungerford. The only other thing that's happened is Louis sent me an email with some advice on some people that we need to hire at the club. Some scouts, a youth coach, and some changes to the medical team. So we've actioned that. Hopefully that will see some stuff. Right, we have got a bit of a change. We're going to play some players today. Mr. Steggs is not picked. Why is Mr. Steggsy not picked? I'll start with Jonas today. A couple of other players just being rested. Right. Let's have a look. Jump straight into the game today. Straight onto the pitch. And hopefully build on what we did in the first episode with a nice 2-1 win. Plenty of players on the bench. Like I say, we're not going to worry too much. Have some fun, lads. Right, so this is supposed to be the Mears, ladies and gents. I think Sports Interactive have done us a bit dirty, haven't they, there? Hardly looks like the Wembley of the Midlands, does it? I think you got the ground a little bit wrong, lads. Maybe that's what our ground will look like in the future, should we ever move and depart the Mears, but I think that's a little bit incorrect. Looks like a couple of those grounds we've been to on away days, situated in like a new build housing estate type thing, or with a housing estate that's popped up around the outside of around the ground. But it's nice to see a few fans here for a pre-season friendly, even though it's raining. It's a bit wet. Staino heads it clear. Andy Wright heads one away. And here's Cam. Can't quite keep the ball in play. So just have to accept a bit more pressure in the first few minutes. As we try to get our foot on the ball. Thank you, Jonas. Hang on to that for a minute. Hold on. Terret gets us a corner. Andy Wright's going to deliver. That'll be a throw in. Terry. Powerful header at the far post from Terry. And Grantham go 1-0 up inside 5 minutes. Good goal. course, we've got FA Vars action tomorrow in real life at home. I'm looking forward to tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully progress a bit further in the competition. Oh, good block, Jonas. I'm not sure about the lads' white tracksuits on the bench. That'd be a nightmare for the cleaner, I think. Trying to keep them clean. Oh, another good block by Jonas. Sean Wright heads it clear. Munzie. There's the wing back, young lad from the youth team. Got a good couple of youth prospects in this save. Had a quick look off camera in between recordings. We've actually got, I think, 3 or 4 very solid looking young lads who could be capable of playing first team football right now. But obviously we'll give them a little bit of time in the youth setup. I might bring them up to the squad, but not actually play them. Just have them train with the lads and do some mentoring with them, but leave them still playing for the under-18s. So they're still getting game time and minutes every week, but they're benefiting from working with the elder lads, the senior players. Maybe in then second half season, I might even send them out on loan, get them some good first team experience. Terry trying one from range. Jonas. Munze. Handy right. Back to Munze. Left back. A trialist. Elliot. Oh, close, Elliot. Elliot. Gets a corner. Another corner. Cam at the far post. Got throw in though. Keeping the pressure on. Munsey. Ah, that was close to handball there. Surely ref, he put his arms up. Half time. Right. Let's see what we're going to do for the second half. Dress the team. Tactics. Let's have a look. We'll press a little harder. Same with the lad on this side. We want you to stay wider. I would like you to cut inside with the ball. You can hold up the ball a little bit, yes. Out of possession, I do want you to press a bit more. Same goes for Cam up top, really. We're going to go a little bit more attacking mentality second half. Apart from that, I think we're just going to give the lads another 10 minutes before we worry about making a shed load of subs. Oh, corner. Cam with a good header away. Just looking. Oh, that's a good ball. Poor finish. Oh, that's a goal. That's a good goal. Not done a very good job there at all of picking him up or closing him down. And that's not a great kickoff either, lads. Given a corner from a throw-in. Come on! What are we doing? Free kick. Munsey to take. Straight into the keeper's arms. Come on, Cam. Win that race. Goal from Cam Johnson. In off the post. Great ball from Brad, though. Oh, we've done 60 minutes. I think we start to think about making a couple of changes. Right, so we're going to go. We're going to bring Seb on for Dan. We're going to bring Lee Shaw on there. We're going to give Mace chance there. Bring Musa on for Elliot. Favour on for the right back. Josh on for the other left back. Stegsy on for Jonas. I think we'll leave that as it is for now. And that should hopefully see us to the end of the game. Some fresh legs. Harry Williams gets an equaliser. That was not a good bit of defending. Lovely ball again from Brad. Fine, Shorey. Musa. Here's Josh. Gets dispossessed. Forces Staino to come out. Discourage long shots. Okay. Musa. With a header. I've got 15 minutes to go. One of our midfielders needs a rest in a minute. Right, who's the tired one? It's Andy. So, bring Andy Irvine on. Has Ejo not played today? Bring him on for Monza. There we go. 2 changes. Sure he couldn't quite get on it. Might be a 2-2 draw, this one. Free kick conceded. Support didn't get there with him. Corner. Oh, Josh to whip one in this time. Musa tried to place one in the bottom corner. Just needed a little bit more pace on it, I think. There we go, full time. 2-2 draw in our second friendly of the pre-season. Little bit of work to go away and do, having seen that. Right. Not a bad run out. Let's go. Honours even. Right, folks. I'll bring you back in a moment's time for the next game. Okay, so in between the game, a few changes. We've got 35 player recommendations from the coaching team for me to go through and have a look at and see what we can find. Again, position we're looking for really is that left back position. Do we want to go for another centre back? Maybe, possibly. 191 centimetres, nice tall lad. Probably bring him in on trial for a few weeks. Matt Swan. Have a bit of a closer look at. I'm alright for goalkeepers. 23, Jake Frayling. Midfield playmaker. Scott Thomas is 35. And he's quite short at 167 centimetres. You're a bit of a midget, mate. If I'm going to have a defensive midfielder, I want someone who's a bit tall. 186, that's more like it. You're 26. I can bring you in on a trial. We can take a bit of a closer look at you. I mean, also, at 35 years old, how much of a box-to-box midfielder are you going to be? Because I'm guessing the legs are about gone. And then we've got forwards. The only other thing I'm thinking of is maybe, like I say, that midfield playmaker role. Might bring you in on a trial as well. Okay. In other news, since the last friendly, Tom Ford has left the club to take a management job at Oxhay Jets. So we're going to have to go in the market and find another coach at some point, I think. Find my staff. So yeah, we're going to need a coach. Another coach getting. We are. Hopefully scouts will come along very shortly. Our head physio has joined us. And obviously we've got Jake. So we're all right in that department. Like I say, coaching team. We've got a head of youth now. Matt Simpson has joined. Gary is our goalkeeper coach. So yeah, we probably need maybe a fitness coach, I would think, bringing in. But apart from that, we're in good form, ladies and gents. We're in good form. Right. I'll get us to the next match. Okay then, everybody, here we go. We have got an FA Cup preliminary qualifying fixture against Grantham. So let's go get into it and see what we can do. This is the team we're leading out with today. Stegsy in goal. Mitch right back. Sean right and Staino in central defence. Josh on the left wing. Our new defensive midfielder signing. Andy Wright and Edjo in central midfield. Shorey, Terry and Cam leading the line. On the bench, we've got Elliot Riches, Mason Lee, Musa Jawara, Seb Robbermond and Jonas Godomski. So let's go get into the match. Unfortunately for us, ladies and gents, the lovely wing left back that we had on trial has gone and signed for Stafford. So unfortunately for us, we're still lacking depth at the left back position. Okay. But we should be able to hopefully get a good result here. It's a very interesting formation they've gone with. Pretty much straight down the middle of the pitch. And we're going to get this FA Cup qualifying fixture underway. There's Mitch. Feeds in Cam. Terry. Terry again? Oh, we've hit the post. How unlucky. Deflected onto the post and then found its way back to the keeper. we can afford to probably be a little bit more positive in this game, mentality-wise. We are the bigger club, so we probably want to demonstrate a bit of that. Not a lot of highlights at the minute. Now we've got a highlight. Ooh, good chance for them there. Big kick upfield from Steggs. Oh, they're in here. They're in. Oh, they've beat Steggsy. On Terry, that's it. Andy Wright. Edjo. Safely into Steggs' hands. Oh, they've got another goal. They've got another goal. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good, Grantham. We need a goal back. That's going to be a corner. Right, and Josh, come on. Shorey. Oh, he's hit the post. Denied by the woodwork. Lovely crossfield ball to Terry from Edjo. Oh, Terry just can't quite get it on target. It's a good effort, though. Oh, Andy Wright. Oh, there's a third goal. Just before half-time. We're not doing very well. We're not. And the fact that we're losing to goals like that, our lads should be heading those away all day long. Okay, Josh is probably going to be a little bit hard done today because he's not the big tallest lad. So him getting up and winning a header, but... just not dealing very well with balls into box, are we? Not dealt with balls into box very well at all, eh? And we're 3 goals down at half-time. What can we change? Maybe mid-block it. We'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll be making some subs. That's a foul. That's a red card. Suddenly, things open up for us. Right, 60 minutes is up. Let's make a change. Let's try and do something positive here. Right. Elliot for Terror. Seb for Edjo. Edjo for Hal. Can he play? He can. Let's get Musa on for sure, shall we? I mean, pulling 3 goals back is going to be tricky. But we've done it. We have done it. Recently against Sherwood, so... And we're against 10 men as well, which should be an advantage for us. We're going to have to get very attacking. Last 25. We've got to get this ball into their box and keep just banging it in there. Moose has done him. Oh, Elliot. Just needed a touch at the far post and that was in. Andy Wright. I mean, to be fair, we've bossed this match on by the numbers, but we're 3 goals down. Stiggsy had to tip that one over. Big ball up for Cam. Cam with a goal. What a pass from Musa. Oh, what I think I'm going to do. I was going to say, could he be? Just change a couple of roles there, see if we can't get the lads another goal. Corner. It's always a worry when we don't get highlights. And the clock is ticking. It's not going to be, is it? It's not going to be. It's 2 minutes to be added on. Comes in. Was a chance for 2-0. Come on. Was a chance for 3-2. They've got a free kick. They will waste time now. We've lost. No FA Cup run for us this season. Just like real life. We've not done well. Hmm. 17 shots, 10 on target, XG of 1.05. We had 4 corners. We had 62% of the possession in that game, but we've come out of it 3-1 losers. That is not a good way to finish, is it? That's not a good finish to today's stream, today's video. Losing in the preliminary round of the FA Cup. Guess we still got the Vars to look forward to. But, yeah, that's poor. That is poor. We got 375 quid, though. We'll do the press conference. It's not going to be very good. Defeat for your side today, St. John. Just how disappointing are you? I'm not too upset. Success in this was never on the cards. We'll move on quickly as a club from this one and we'll try to do it in a positive manner. Yes. It's only one game. That was pleasing. Right. I guess, yes. We've got a young lad on trial. I suppose I ought to go and offer him a deal now. As we didn't get our left back. Anyway, ladies and gents, that is it for episode 2 of The Save. Sorry I couldn't bring an FA Cup run to you all, but we carry on. We go again. We rebuild. And we try and do, obviously, what we're here to do, which is a good league run this year. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Goodbye.